All right, in today's video, this is going to be the first episode of Spectating Pro Players, where we go in and we watch a pro player play against someone online, and then we critique the people they're playing. I don't really need to critique the pro players because they know what they're doing. They understand their defenses. They lab this stuff. They play hours and hours on end. We don't really need to critique them. We know what they're going to do. They're going to try to score. They're going to try to dominate you on defense. However, we can focus our attention to the people they're playing and look at some of the mistakes they make. This is episode 1 of Spectating Pros. If you want to see more, man, let me know. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on, become a member of the Wolfpack. Defensive scheme is out. I'm going to update it. I got a new setup for you guys in the member section. It is coming probably tomorrow, okay, because I got to record it. So drop a like. This is very important. This is a very important video. If you want to see more of these, let me know and I'll make a lot more. Kind of like mimicking the Call of Duty where they spectate random solos. However, we're going to spectate pros and we're going to critique the people they play, because usually the pros are going to win. They're going to whoop their ass, right? So we're going to critique the people they play and see what they're doing wrong. Drop a like. Let's get into the game. If you guys want to see me do more, this is more like a testing thing, where we actually just concentrate on the people he's playing against and see what mistakes they're making, because the pro players, man, these guys that have, like this guy has an 88 overall team, he should win this game. So what can the defense do different? Now he gets ball first and he's probably going to be in bunch or something. Like, I don't know what this guy runs, but I would imagine it looks like tight slots halfback weak. He might go to bunch, but if gun tight slots halfback weak is something, man, you guys can actually look at it in action. Now I was kind of, I was thinking if I should actually keep his camera there and let it be on the screen, I guess, give you guys the full visuals of what's going on. It looks like his opponent is running meta defense, which is probably going to be 3-3-5. Mike blitz 3 from the 3-3-5 wide. Drag, he's got the B route wide open over here on the side. This might be like something like bench. He actually jumped it. Okay, that animation right there needs to go out of the game. So it looks like my man might be in the cover 4. He just went right back. This could be cover 4 drop, cover 4 show 2. You could tell by the corners, unless he pushed them backwards, because he knows he's probably going to get taken over the top. My man has a deep post route coming over the right with the X route. That's what he's looking for. He didn't have it because the user was there. Pretty smart by Best Passer to pick up that route. That would be something crucial. Now right here, Best Passer probably wanted to change his coaching adjustments to make his flats 10, right? And then rely on his user to cover a corner route, because this looks like a flood concept going to the left side of the field, to the strong side of the field. It looks like X. He actually threw that. Should be a pick. That is very good defense because of the matching principles to that outside third man. Good defense by him. Best Passer 12, bro. Very good play. So we get to see what he's going to be as far as his defense. It looks like a lot of people are moving to the 2-4-5 odd, which is something you guys need to look into. I'll look into myself. I haven't really labbed the 2-4-5 odd since last year, or the year they included it. It really wasn't something that was a big deal. 2-4-5 odd came in when Big Dime 146 was still a thing. So it looks like we have a bunch player on Best Passer 12 side. If he's smart, man, he would just take his easy routes right here. Maybe run the ball because he's got 3 down linemen. We don't know. Boom, he's got it. Yeah. So there's this blitz that's coming from the 2-4-5 odd that you guys are going to start seeing in tournaments, where the outside guy will come back. They back him up. I don't know if he's going to back him up. What you do is you back that corner up on the right side and then let him fly. 2nd and 21. It's a free play. He should just throw the ball over the top right here to RB. Should be a nice completion. Nice inbounds catch, man. A crossing route. Whenever it's a flag like that, you obviously want to take a deeper pass. Just try it, man. All right, because you get your yards anyway, and you get another play. But it was 2nd and 21, so you may want to play a little bit more cautious because you just took a sack previously. But if it was any other way, I would do it. Now, empty bunch, I would imagine he may run QB draw right here with this. I don't know what the actual QB blast, QB draw, but he's got Jones, which probably doesn't make sense for him to run, and he doesn't have escape artist. However, I don't know. Looks like something coming over the middle. I don't think he'll throw a corner route. X is closed. A is closed. He's got the little flat route with a little bit of blocking. He was able to gain 6 yards off that, man, which is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Right here, I would just run the ball. I would audible down there. Exactly what I would do. Okay, and then I would take my chances on his lineman set. Now, you'll probably have a table route with the running back. It's the QB. No, you can't do that. You were better off just running the ball, homie. You can't do that with that kind of quarterback. It's going to kill you, man. What he'll probably do here is he's probably going to have a motion with one of his wide receivers and then route over the middle of the field. Over the middle. He's got nothing. He threw a Stevie, and you can't do that, man. Very bad red zone offense by best passer 12. He's got good offense regularly if the route's not being used. However, in the red zone, we can tell that he struggles. He's going for it on 4th and 12. The route that I would be looking for is maybe the Y route right here. Straight streak to the Y route. A straight streak to the Y route. Not A. He's aligned perfectly with that right here. Well, they're all manned up. You can't do nothing. He's still trying to throw that corner out. Very bad. You had, bro, okay, you had a chance to kick a field goal, take your 3. You could have looked for Y. It was, I would probably, if I had to throw a route there, it would be Y on a high ball. But I would have took my 3 because I would have been up a possession. Now he gets ball here at the second. Right here, he's gonna start probably pay attention because he's backed up into the red zone. He's probably gonna want to take short yards just to get up the field and get to a comfortable position. Now this play right here, he's got a deep post with a corner route, looks like maybe to the right. This is gonna be a 1-play touchdown. Easily, I can see it already. X route's gonna come from left to right, right over the middle of the field. He's picked up on his tendencies, and that is very crucial. You can't be running the same things against players that know what they're doing. There are glitch plays. You can glitch out zones in certain offense. I would imagine that is one that we'll have to look into because I think maybe he took his blue off and maybe manned him up. I got to go back and watch that again because I was thinking he was going to take an out route or something or look for that corner route on the left side on the weak side with a clear out. However, he didn't do that. So he's up 7-0. Like I said, he's got an 88 overall team. It's going to be very hard to beat unless you can match that kind of overall in MUT. I don't even know how much this dude spent on his team, bro. Like, I'm not even going to ask. I don't even want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to know? I don't want to know. All right, so we're back in the empty bunch. Best passer 12. He's already shown me that in empty bunch, he's actually at a disadvantage because it doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. And being that he's in an empty formation, sending these routes out, the pressure is going to get to him. So expect a lot of edge pressure coming off the side on defense. Nice little curl out. That might have been spacing right there, which is a good play to run against like cover 3 zone defenses. I would imagine he's going to dial up a little bit of more pressure. Like the edge, like I said, the edge routes come through. He's going to bunch. So right back to bunch, which he's probably going to look for a deep crossing route, maybe a corner route. This guy blitzed everybody. He ran commit. Bro, he ran commit. Big mistake by the pro player. That's a big mistake. He ran commit. I don't know if he did that on accident, but that wasn't the move, coach. That wasn't the move. So you see how little tiny mistakes could get you cooked in this game, man. If you make those tiny little mistakes, you're probably going to get cooked. Now it looks like he's going for 2. I think he can get this because out routes right here. Out route, corner route. Oh, this is jet touch. Well, he had leverage, bro. He had everybody. All he needed to do was throw like an out route or a corner route. It would have been wide open into the corner of the end zone. However, he didn't do that. Instead, he did jet pass, which and then he spun inside. Okay, best passer 12. If this is like a money game, whatever, you need a lot more work on the play calls in the red zone because right now you are lacking in the red zone. You need to get into the lab and find plays that work. Now you need to think deep pass because he's going to take you over the top. I can tell that your blue is on the left side, which means he could streak the tight end or streak his A route and look for him over the middle of the field. But I don't think he's going to do that. He's streaking Y. He's got this post again coming over. X. Okay, there it is. The A route. The A route. There it is. That is what I mean. We had a little technical difficulty right there. However, we came back right because we're watching people stream, so the lag's a thing. I can't control that. However, I saw that because he saw that. He saw how the blue shifted to the left when he audibled. That blue went to the left, which means A on the streak was going to be wide open, especially if he can clear out the outside third with another route, which it looks like that the formation he's using is very glitchy versus the cover 3 defense, man. So got to look into it, man. I think it's important that I look into it as well for you guys so you'll understand what's going on with that formation because it's actually working. My man's back in empty bunch. I don't know. it just doesn't. Empty bunch might not be the move unless. Here's my take on empty bunch. If you're going to use empty bunch, you have to have a good quarterback with escape artist that can make QB, you know what I mean? Like do QB blast, QB draw, whatever it is at empty bunch or empty hawk. Was it the Seahawks playbook where we had that? Now we're coming to Wingstad. It looks like he changed his personnel to be able to audible down into run formations. Looks like he might try that again because he's in pass defense and he just changed his personnel to be able to audible down into these plays. However, in bunch, I don't know, man. Right here, pressure off the edge, just like I told you guys. And with an 88 God Squad, bro, these guys are going to react to plays that your team isn't going to do. So that was a good pick by him. The pressure got to him. A lot of people like Best Passer 12 struggle against the pressure. Okay, he doesn't know how to step into the pocket. See, this is why I rely on escape artists. This is why I set my pass protection the way I set my pass protection, because I don't want to go against this. So you're saying that this guy's getting cooked because he's calling bad plays. His offense isn't that great. He's afraid of pressure. One thing you guys need to work on is the pressure. He's flipping the defense to confuse his he's flipping his offense to confuse his defense. Maybe he likes a corner route. Looks like he can get a corner route open if he can clear it out. Might be able to get the A route right here on this little out route. He's got X. High ball that. Wide open for the quarterback. Oh, that was very risky, bro. Very risky. And then with people that don't have escape artists, man, like you asking to get hit. You know what I mean? You're asking to get it. So he's up 20-6. This game looks like it's pretty much done. Best Passer needs a lot of work. He needs a lot of red zone work. His defensive adjustments they're okay. They're okay. His user's on point. His user's actually doing pretty good. It's just he's leaving too many other routes open on the field, which brings me back to the video I posted, man. If you're going to shade underneath and play underneath routes, you need to stay up top. If you're going to play up top, don't stay up top. You need to come down with your user and try to guard these little routes that they look for. And you need to set some contains because it looks like this guy just wants to roll out every single chance he gets. Now, with this 2-4-5 out, I'm realizing that the outside pressure, like I said, the edge pressure is kind of crazy with it, man. So you got to be careful. This is going to be something that people use. It's going to mimic like the big dime 146 if they can figure out a way to really get in. He's stuck on the line. This is kind of like a free play. You have the X route right here on the in route. I wouldn't take chances like that. Just get out of bounds. If you don't have it on conservative, get out of bounds and take it. So we're back to empty bunch. Not a good formation to use against players that are really good with God squads because the edge pressure. And you're going to see once he dials up the pressure, this guy's going to fold. This is where he makes his mistakes. It's fine when you have the time, but whenever you're under pressure, how do you react to the game? Okay, you got outside pressure. You got little out routes is fine. It looks like the pro player is actually giving him these little quick out routes because he's up 21-6. He's expecting him to throw deep because he's behind, right? When you're behind, you feel like there's an urgency to score, to score fast. So I would imagine that's how this guy's gonna play. I don't think he'll give up anything deep. It's gonna be all underneath right here. He has this route, X route, got nobody. Send the corners or whoever's in those locations, the zones, to send them to the quarterback by pressing the right stick in. Good call by that. He's gonna give up everything underneath. Again, I would imagine it's gonna be the same setup. This is how you play. I mean, this is how you play. It's chess. I mean, you could try to just bait him and throw people underneath, but I would send pressure right here. He didn't send pressure. Everything underneath is open. Like I said, this is what you do when you're at an advanced level. You start to play chess. Now, he got his first down, but he's quick hiking 30 inches. Now I would shade underneath, bring people down, press, put people on hard flats. Okay, maybe a spy. This is what I would do on defense. This guy needs to look over the top a little bit. He's got nobody. He's got X. You got X. He should have just hit X, man. There was no way they were going to make a play on that. He could have hit X. That would have been an easy read. He needs to flip the bunch. About to say he needs to come over here to the left and try. Oh, he's actually max protect because he's afraid of the edge pressure now. He's got Y. He's had Y. He didn't make the read for Y. You got to go through your progressions, man. You got to look. You got to look to see who's clearing out, who's coming on the corner out, because if you don't do that, got to flip the play again, man. You're on the wrong side. You can't be running empty bunch on the right hash. You don't have enough field to play with, and this guy's going to pick up. This guy's not a bad player. He's going to pick up your crossing route. So you're going to have to throw a curveball at him. Got to run the corner route from the weak side. Little dink and dunks aren't going to get you nowhere. All it's going to do is kill time. That's it. You're killing time. Got to get into the end zone, bro. We need a corner route. You had a couple touchdowns probably. We're going to go to 30 inches, waste more time on the run game. which he doesn't even get because the guy's blitzing everybody. Once he knows he audibles down to that, he's gonna run the ball. It's 4th and inches. Now I would play man defense, shade underneath and inside. Exactly what he's gonna do on defense. You need to run a drag or something. Actually, not a bad play call, but he almost got stopped, bro. But he's wasting time. This is exactly what this K-Mac guy wants him to do. Waste time, and you know what I mean? He's gonna get ball. He's still gonna have time to score, which he's probably gonna do. This guy needs to flip his bunch and run a corner route to the left side. You need to clear out on the inside with your 8, with number 8, or your Y route, and then run a corner route. Got nobody because I don't know what you're running, bro. Like, this is not how you play. Your red zone defense, your red zone offense needs a lot of work. You need to flip that bunch, and you need to run a flood concept, man. What you need to do. It's insane to me. Underneath pass right here. Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. Nice read right there. So 2-minute warning goes, wasting more time. This guy still gets to use his timeouts and still gets the ball. So he's fine. He ain't worried about it. I know I wouldn't be worried about it. 2 minutes left. First, I got so much time to score in this game. It'd be pathetic. So we know it's the run game. If I were him, I would just blitz everybody. He kind of flipped it. He might be going the other way. This might be jet touch pass. It is. He's already expecting it, man. Okay. Now he's expecting you to pass it. So I would run it again. I would just run it all downs because eventually he's going to expect you to pass, and that's probably where you'll get if he knows you're going to run it. Now he knows you're going to run it. If I were you, power O. The only run play I would run from goal line is power O. It has to be power O, bro. It can't be fullback dive. That was probably power O, but he shouldn't have flipped it. He should have kept it the way it was. That did look like power O, though. Power O to the other side, man. Keep it the way it was. Halfback strong here, expecting you to pass it. I would still run it. I'm telling you, homies, all right? I would still run the ball. I'm not passing right here. You're not going to get me to pass because what if he pass commits? Then it's a pancake city. You know what I mean? Weak defense, weak box. I mean, that's not what I was expecting, but exactly what you do. You run the ball so you can get the touchdown, bro. Hey, him running with the... You need a lot of work, man, because you scare me. Best passer, you scare me. He's going for it. If I were him, I don't know, man. I would run jet touch pass and just try to... He ran it with Daniel Jones again like this guy wasn't... You don't do that, man. Mistakes are made. You can't do that against these type of players, bro. Like, you can't. What works in weekend league and against Lil Timmy isn't going to work against these guys. You have to change it up. You probably want to throw toss in there. You know what I mean? Like, these guys aren't prepped. They're not worried about toss, so you throw toss at them. Just saying. Just throw something weird. Don't be running the same thing over and over against a guy who's probably played like 5 million games already in his Madden life, right? Think about it. He already knows. So he's in a glitchy offensive formation. This guy, it's outclassing the 3-3-5 wide. He needs a mistake by the pro player, and the defense that he's running, I'm going to watch the defense he's running right now. This is a cover 3, non-match. He's manned up people in cover 3. The corner route cooked them, and it's going to be an easy, he can let the time go, run another corner route from the left side. He may run a crosser from right to left, but if I were him, I'd run a corner route, crosser from right to left. Got the table route or the flat route. Boom, easy. This guy's going to score, man. Easy. Depending on the plays that he's picking, he's expecting to go deep. So when he uses this formation right now, he's expecting to take it over the top of your head. So expect a deeper pass right here. I don't think he would run something shallow because think about it. He thinks you think he's going shallow, which he's not. He's going over your head. And if you're playing defense like that, bro, I don't know, man. The guy's playing best passer 12. Your defense it needs a lot of work, homie. You're running the wrong defenses at the wrong time. Okay, you're running everything wrong at the wrong time. This is not what you do. You need to play underneath defense right here. Underneath defense right here. He's running with... Okay, so this is the kind of stuff you need right here, bro. Okay, this is the kind of... You need to make him scramble, do something, because you're not doing nothing. You haven't even sent like nothing crazy at him. I don't even feel like this guy's under pressure at all. You haven't scared him, made him think about it. You got to make him think, hey, man, he may bring pressure right here. I just haven't seen it. I don't think anyone else has seen it. He's got Y. He could playmaker this guy. Oh, he's got a playmaker. Boom. Surprised it didn't say playmaker, but I saw that. And best passer 12 is nowhere to be found, man. So not only is your red zone offense bad, your red zone defense is your actual defense play calling is like inverted. It's backwards, bro. I don't know what it is you're trying to do. It seems to me that you're just running what everybody else is running and hope that it works. You're not actually studying what the seam flats do, what the hard flats do, what the coaching adjustments do. And these guys do. They know exactly everything that happens within the defenses that they use. You're just running it because you see them run it, and you're not studying the actual zones. So in certain situations, and what you need to do as a user, you're not mixing the two. You have to be able to figure out what it is. If you make an adjustment on defense, what does that do to your user? What does it shift the responsibility? You're not doing that, homie. And I think it's very important that you do that. So he's got what? He's down 28-12. You could already tell that the skill gap between these guys is pretty big. Best passer, not so good on the defensive side. And I think if he gets a stop right here, I'll probably just cut the video. I think we've seen enough if he gets a stop. If he gets a stop on defense, unless best passer 12 can make the completion and get a touchdown on this drive, we'll keep it going. But if he gets a stop right here, I'm just going to cut it. I think we've seen enough if he gets a stop, because best passer 12's his high-low reads aren't there. He doesn't have a flood concept. He's not using them for some odd reason. He's just using little out routes and then trying to throw something deep, a crosser from across the field, which never works. You know what I mean? It never works, especially against good players. You have to throw something they're not. And this empty bunch is going to kill me, bro. Empty bunch is going to kill me. All right, I don't want to see that no more, best passer. It's cool if you're going to be running with your quarterback, okay, because you spread out defenses. But even at that, I would use bunch quads. You seen that? Use bunch quads. Here comes the pressure because he knows he can dial it up now. And that's probably what you're going to see the most. And best passer may be able to, what do you call it, capitalize on this. Because if I was him, I'd try to end this game now. Press and blitz. Press and blitz, and then wait for his routes. And here it comes, man. You got a 5-man pass rush. You got corner route. You got X route. He threw the corner route when he had the X route and got lucky. And this is the part of Madden that's just, I think he's even amazed. He's amazed, bro. He threw the corner route when he had the X route. And this is how you know you're just not ready. You're not ready for real competition. You're not ready when you're when you're making reads like that, bro. You can't do that. You have Y. Well, you actually have this little release. Be careful spinning if you're not on conservative. That's my tip to you guys. So my man's actually getting bailed out down the field, which is fine. It happens in Madden. Now his defense is flipped. But even when your defense is flipped, it still plays the way it's supposed to. So I tested that today in practice mode. We're right back to Jones running the ball, which is going to get us nowhere. We're back to the red zone offense that has failed him miserably. I probably will end the video if he takes 3 because it's over, right? Let's be honest. He's not going to stop this guy on defense. If he gets a touchdown, we'll keep it going, but it just looks like right here, he's not even looking for a corner route. Can he look for a corner route? Can we get a corner route, best passer? Here comes the edge pressure that eventually takes over. Because your route combinations, your setup, you have no route combinations. You're not running a flood concept. You haven't ran one this whole game. This whole game. We get a corner route here. There goes a corner route right there, but it's guarded. You got Y. You won't dip it off. You're trying to playmaker, something crazy. Can't do that, man. It's 4th and 19. You take your 3. He's going for it. This could be the last play of the video. Right here, it's 4th and 19. He's at the 21. This guy's going to change all his zones to 25. He's going to play everything in probably a cover 3. Cloud flats at cover 3. If I were him, I would move. Well, he backed them off, so he takes that away. You see how he backed off the wide receivers on our left side? I would say motion one out, streak him. Nope. Your best chance is Y. You threw the corner out. That's no good. So GG's the best passer, man. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I will drop more. I think it's interesting and fun to watch. I expect the pro players. I don't critique the pro players, right? I'm not critiquing these guys because they don't need to be critiqued, right? It's the guys they're playing. Those are the guys that need to be critiqued because I don't know, man. Make sure you guys drop a like on today's video. It's important that you let me know if it's just a waste of time or do we want to keep this going. Love you guys, man. Peace.